It's the Red River Farm Network Crop Tour presented by Pioneer. I'm Don Wick, along with Clean Wick. We're on the road today. We're in that Walhalla, North Dakota area with On Target Ag. We're talking with Jossie Nelson and Matthew Frazier. Appreciate we've got a beautiful day going. Let's talk a little bit about this crop we have in this region. When did you get these crops in the ground?
Yeah, so we got this plot in mid-May. We were a little ahead of the ball game here, actually, just due to the soil here. The crop around the area, we're starting to go on wheat and canola. We'll be looking at desiccating dry beans here in the future, probably next week. Yeah, I guess corn crops coming around. We're still probably a month out from full maturity. We're just reaching that dent stage, starting to put starch on the kernels, so yeah.
Jossie, obviously we all had a wet start to the season. Things kind of dried out though as we got through the really the heat of this growing season.
Yeah, it started off looking a little iffy for everyone, but it looks wonderful around the area, and very grateful for how this year's been turning out for us.
We had some spotty rains a week ago Friday. It looks like seems like it varied pretty much across the region.
Yeah, some farmers said they got 2/10, and some other farmers said they got 2.5 inches. So it was really spotty and sporadic around the area. So grateful for whatever we got.
Got a little sand here, so you need that moisture as long as we go. And Matthew, you've dug in. Give us an idea what you said. We're in the dent stage with this corn.
Yeah, so we're in the dent here. We can see dents there on the kernels. Right now, we're looking at the kernels, and we're trying to see the starch line. Once we pull this back, there will be a black tip, and then we reach black layer, and that's going to be full maturity. Like Mark pointed out earlier on, we're probably still a month out from full maturity, maybe in some places a little farther. Like we said, this got in a little early, so yeah.
What kind of maturity are we looking at for this hybrid?
So this is actually one of our new hybrids. It's new to us this year. It's the 8048. It's kind of our well-rounded crop or corn hybrid for this area. We stretch from that 78, 76 day corn all the way up to 85 in our southern region. So this is something we're going to try and utilize more of next year and the upcoming years. We're going to try and get a lot of farmers to put that in, and hopefully we can see different trials in the future, side by side. So yeah, we're pretty excited to see what this crop does and look forward to the future on it.
Getting a good look at this hybrid right now. Jossie, as you look at the plots, I think everybody's numbers were down this year just because of the spring we had. You guys put a lot of emphasis on having trials plots in with your agency?
Yeah, we like to have around 15 or so. This year's down just because of the late spring. We got 5 locations, 6 plots in, so we're happy with that, and we're grateful for our farmers that let us sneak in the few acres of plots that we could do. I know we're grateful for it, and Pioneer is grateful for the information that will come out of these trials.
You got a beautiful plot here. Got some soybeans we have across the way from us as well. Any issues with beans this year in this region?
Not a whole lot that we can complain about. Some white mold going on in beans right now with the recent moisture we've gotten, but it looks pretty minimal, and hopefully it stays that way.
Were there any aphids, hoppers, any insect issues in this region?
Yeah, so we actually saw in the recent years we haven't had too much for aphid pressure. This year we actually sprayed quite a few acres. Just with the temperatures we had early on, the aphid numbers were high. Grasshoppers they were up this year for sure. We had a lot of larvae in the soil, but now that wheat's coming off, we're starting to see them a little bit more in soybeans. But luckily in this area, we're around that R5.5 to R6, and they're starting to fill the pods, so we shouldn't have to worry about spraying for them again.
I'm just curious, as far north as we are, you got a lot of corn acres in this footprint?
So we're more so in probably like south of Cavalier, our majority of our corn acres. We got a couple of guys up here that'll do corn. But yeah, the corn acres are definitely lower. But luckily this year they actually had a chance to do the corn before everyone else just due to the soil. So we actually saw an increase this year in corn acres up here. But yeah, it's usually one of our lower areas for corn sales.
Well, now we obviously just need some time to get this crop to
Yeah.
get to fruition. Tell me a little bit more about the agency, Jossie. What kind of footprint do you guys cover?
We cover a wide variety, widespread area. We go all the way over to Langdon to over into Minnesota by Humboldt area, down to Manville, but we also have customers down in Mayville, so we're all around there for you wherever you are. We do quite a bit of things at the yard: LiDAR imagery, VRT, scouting, soil sampling, seed sales. We do it all, right?
Full service. I like to see that. And you guys are based at St. Thomas, right?
That is correct. Yep.
Well, again, we got a great looking crop here. We need time, like we've said with everybody across the tour thus far. Again, talking with Jossie Nelson and Matthew Fraser with us on Target Ag Services, again, based at St. Thomas. We're in the Walhalla area as we speak. It's the Red River Farm Network Crop Tour presented by Pioneer.